up, YouTube? This is my day 20th, and I hope everybody is having a good day. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a fresh start today. It's actually a beautiful day outside, and like I said, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep doing videos every day as much as I can. I know I skipped some other days, but did some video. I just need to post it. That's all. And sorry about my voice. I don't know what's going on with my voice this morning, but other than that, life life is great, you know. And I can't say that life is great for some other people because they're probably going through it right now, you know. You know, like I said, I just say anything out of my head, you know. I like this ain't no written script or anything, like, because I know there's some good people out there, you know, and I really believe there's more good than bad out in this world, and we just haven't met the right ones. Because some of us are very cautious about meeting other people because we've been hurt so many times. I mean, I've been hurt so many times in the past that it's so hard for me to trust other people, you know. And to the part that I just want to be like drama stress free so I can focus on myself, you know, because I believe that I went through a lot growing up and I wasn't in a stable family because, like I said, my dad went to the Philippines and he came back to be here with his other family. But the thing about it, he he was about to take me and my sister. He had me on his chest, and I think he was trying to take me to the airport to come to America. But my mom and her uncle was standing like like some few feet apart, and I was just looking back at them, at my mom and my uncle, and I was just crying, I guess, because I didn't know what was going on. Why I couldn't be with my mom, or I guess they gave me a ultimatum. So like my dad stood at one side, and my mom and her uncles, I mean, and her brothers, which my uncles, stood at the other side, and I was in the middle. And I went to my dad because my dad was calling me, you know, and my mom was also calling me too. But at that time, my dad was spoiling me. He'll buy me bicycles and stuff like that, toys and stuff. And don't get me wrong, my mom too. But my mom was mostly focused on the daughter, and which is my sister. And I went to my dad, and my dad picked me up. And when he was leaving, he saw me crying for my mom and my uncle. And I believe I was only like 4 years old then, or 3 years old, three or 4 years old. And my dad put me down and took me back to them. And then that's when he went to America. He was in an Air Force base. He was stationed there in Dover Air Force Base. No, no, not the Dover Air Force Base. What's that called? Clark Air Base. Clark Air Base, yeah, by Manila. Yup. And ever since then, my mom and my uncle raised us for I think like 9 years back home. Yup. And it was just me and my sister and my younger brother. My younger brother didn't came like I said like 4 years later, and my mom, she met this white handsome guy, American guy. He was from the Air Force also, and he was just jogging and stuff. And my mom, she was very athletic back then, so and she had like a long, sexy leg, I guess that everybody liked, and she had that short haircut, you know, and she was a very athletic person, you know, and I guess guys just fell in love with her. That that white guy fell in love with her, which is my brother's dad, and he took care of us for a little bit, but then I don't know what happened. After they took that family picture of him and my little brother, I never heard from him again. So it was back to square one, just me and my mom and my uncle. And I remember moving to like different places, but I also remember that my mom, she's a workaholic, and she always makes sure that we got a maid, and she'll hire a maid to take care of our laundry, to watch us, to cook for us and stuff, and she'll get paid. And one time, this was very funny, y'all. I will never forget this. Our maid was like doing laundry in the back of the house, and she was squatting down, you know, and she was just and there was this big um bucket that she was, you know, washing clothes on, and behind that yard, I mean, behind our I mean, in our backyard is a big fence, and behind that it's like tall grasses, you know, like it's like I probably say like 1 acre full of like tall grasses and stuff, and it's connected to the porch side. And all of a sudden, she was just whistling, you know, whistling. Yeah, I can't whistle that because my throat hurts. Yeah, I can't whistle. Okay, she was whistling, right, while she was washing up and stuff, you know, washing her clothes and stuff, and she was squatting up. And then all of a sudden, there was this green snake that formed around underneath her, and it was standing up. You know what I mean? Underneath her, and she was wearing a long dress. I remember it. It was blue and red. She was wearing like this long sundress, and she was whistling. And then all of a sudden, this snake was curled up. I mean, curled and standing underneath her, and she freaked out. She came straight in the house. Her heart was like, she was trying to explain to mom.